welcome. I don't know if I should reveal my name. I don't know if I should reveal who I am, but based on, like, if anybody manages to find out who I am based on my appearance, my voice, I don't know. I don't care. So welcome to my channel. This is Below Average Man, or Below Standard Man. So let me break it down. What is the standard? What is the average is based on the farthest best to the farthest worst, and then we take it to the middle, to the point where this is the most common, but it's not the same thing as the average, where you see it on everyone. So what's the average in today? Well, let's take it a step further. Average for who? For yourself or for girls? For yourself or for the world? For yourself or for the way you want your appearance to have a first impression? Well, in general, but if you want to look appealing, as a guy, you're gonna have to ask the opinion of girls, right? Because they have all of the how would I say? They have the nuances of getting, honestly, I don't know how to fucking word it, but basically in terms of, you want to understand the perspective of what a girl thinks of you, so therefore you can set the perception of how the world thinks of you. So what's the standard that girls want? Girls today want a guy who's six foot, has decent money, and I don't know what the fuck they want, but for the premises, they want a guy that makes decent money, which, like girls today, that they're not my type, because the thing that comes out of the mouth just makes them sound completely, their bubble needs to be popped. They say something dumb like 1 million, 2 million, 10, I don't know. But that's the average. In the context of understanding, you sort of want to appeal to them first and then to the rest of the world, because based on how people perceive you, you want to be perceived the most attractive to a certain group, so that way if anyone else has anything that seems deviating from your perfect self-image, then you can improve on them on that aspect and then go from there. So for my basis of approval, it's basically women. Of course, you can make the argument, well, you need to approve of yourself first, and self-love. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I love myself way more than you. But I thought about killing you. So best believe I thought about killing you today. So for look at myself. I have acne. You may not get a decent look. I don't know how the video is going to capture it. But I have acne. I'm fat as fuck. I'm not kidding. I'm fat as fuck. 280. 280, 287, 5'10". I'm in debt, 20K in debt, 24K in debt. My teeth are all fucked up. My monthly bills equal to my monthly cash flow, so I can't afford a fucking date, you know. I wonder what girls would even consider a decent date if I tell them, hey, let's go to a park. I'll make us a couple sandwiches. Oh my God, you're broke. No, like. But anyway, I'm deviating from what I wanted to say. So basically, the average is basically, this man makes what, roughly 40,000. This man is about so and so height. He weighs about so and so much, and he has this so and so experience, and he has this so and so level of status in his environment compared to the world. So me, as you know already about the channel, I am below that. I am below the standard. I am below the average, and I am below the common. Like I said, I'm fat as fuck. I have acne. I have hair. I just decided to buzz cut it. Not that many girls find me attractive. Most of the girls that I do find attractive and I do want to ask out are either not looking for a relationship, lesbian, or simply don't want to hurt my feelings and say no, are not looking for a relationship, reject me outright, have a boyfriend, are not looking for anything serious, or whatever other excuse you want to say. So, apart from being below average, what is this channel going to be about? Well, basically, it's going to be about how I'm going to tell you about my life, how I used to be at the peak of where I wanted to be in life, except life happened. I used to be a lot skinnier. I used to weigh 225. I used to wear size mediums. I used to wear size 34s waist. I used to eat very healthily on strictly basis. I used to have good grades. I used to not worry about small things. I used to basically just a couple things needed to be tweaked so that I could have been in my prime, and then I would have set the stage for myself. But because life happens, and so do shitty people that I came in contact with, I got chewed up and shit out. They didn't even wipe. Okay? They didn't even wipe. All right? They didn't even wipe. So, basically, I've been planning on doing this channel for a while. I've been working on myself for the past 2 months. I've been trying to work on myself for the past year, but my mental I don't even like to use these words. But my mental health is shit for the past 3 years. I wasn't myself. I went through a whole fucking psychotic episode. I hear voices. People don't like me. You know those intrusive thoughts. Oh man, what do they think of me? What do they say behind my back? What do they say when I'm not around? So basically, this channel is all about that. It's about my life, my rants, things I like, things I don't, my point of view on certain things. And I'm not saying that I'm an expert. For God's sakes, I'm a fucking college dropout. Good grades. Went my 5th year to university. Met a bunch of shitty people. And their fucking energy rubbed off on me, making me feel shitty. Dropped out of college. Gained 100 pounds. My heaviest, I weighed 300. My heaviest, I weighed 300. I had to go to 3XL at one point. I had to go to 3XL at one point. I had to wear a size 44 waist. So why do I think that I'm below standard? Well, I'm below standard because my grades went to shit. I have $20,000 in debt. Women don't find me attractive. They reject me on a constant basis. I don't get their attention. Apparently the consensus is that I'm a loser and I'm not worth dealing with or worth building anything with or struggling with, because they don't see the potential in me, so why give me a chance? The basic premise is so what is this all for? Well, this is all for trying to get back to the place where I was. I used to be skinny. Not skinny in the sense that I was fucking like, you could almost see my you could almost see a flat stomach. No, I was skinny, but I was chubby. Compared to 300, I was 225. I think that's in the range of like large, medium size shirts in the US. But basically, I made this channel because my life is shit. I consume a lot of other channels' content, like the Red Pill, the Blue Pill, Nice Guy. I consume a lot of these channels that they look at life in a realistic way, and they also look at the other side of life where, well, if you just love yourself, everything will be fine. If you think you're a bad bitch, then you are a bad bitch. No, sweetie. I'm a guy. I was never fucking called beautiful. I was never called gorgeous. I was never called handsome. Nobody ever fucking told me that I was fucking worth of being in a nice relationship. Nobody ever fucking told me I was decent enough to fucking be their boyfriend. Nothing. Growing up fat, everyone would make fun of me. Getting acne, everyone would look at me ugly. And then once you realize that all these factors come into play, then you start to have those intrusive thoughts. I'm not good enough for her. I'm shy as fuck. I shouldn't ask that girl out. Maybe she doesn't like me. She's gonna reject me. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm scared to go up to her and ask her out. All this shit that just builds up from the environment. Watching TV shows, looking at shit, and you're thinking to yourself, fuck, I don't look like that, so she's probably not attracted to me, so why even ask her out? So why even bother? Why even bother? I'm perfectly safe. I'm perfectly fine. I don't have to waste my energy. I don't have to waste my time. I don't have to waste her time. Why? Why ask her out if I know she's gonna reject me? If I know I'm not what she's looking for. So again, I'm going off on a tangent. But basically, that's the whole premise of this channel. I'm not here to give you tips and tricks on what to do, how to make your life better. I'm basically showing you my life went to shit. It used to be decent. I could have been better. I could have started at an earlier age. But my life went to such a low point. I'm not saying that, oh man, I lost my family, I have to find food in the streets. I'm not saying that my fucking life went so fucking low that I'm struggling to find food or housing or fucking lost a family member or anything like that. I'm saying that compared to the people around me, so in my social settings, I went to community college, had a decent social group, to then being pulled away from that, went through a fucking psychotic meltdown, having to go through 3 years of fucking realizing I'm a college dropout, having to basically first world problems. Third world problems is where you're struggling to find your next meal. You're struggling to pay rent. And I'm not profiling or basically discriminating, saying that, oh my God, how can you say that? Shut the fuck up. You and I both know the difference between first world and third world problems. If you don't know the difference, then you're a piece of shit, because you live in a first world country. Understand that. So in the first world problem settings, my social circles went to shit. My grades went to shit. I kept thinking, am I the fucking problem? I must be the problem. People don't fucking like me. They talk shit behind my back. They don't fucking like me. Not a single fucking girl likes me. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking bother. I'm a fucking nuisance. They all make side eye towards my way. They don't fucking like me. They stay away from me. It's more like they fucking babysit me than actually want to hang out with me. So what the fuck? And I get it, Hey man, you should be grateful. You don't have to worry about your next meal. You don't have to worry about paying your bills. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. When you have the bare minimum covered, okay, that's fine. But when you're in a fucking environment where you have to deal with people and you realize that shit is getting deep into your fucking head and you have to deal with it every single day, knowing damn well, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? And when I transferred to the 4-year, every single fucking guidance counselor, every single counselor, professor always kept saying, listen, it's okay to think that you don't deserve or you don't belong here. But guess what? You do. You earned it. You worked so hard to be here. Bullshit. Some people cheated their way there. Some people shouldn't even be there. Some people just are there to get a degree that they know they're not gonna fucking use. Did I deserve to be there? Yes. I was planning to being a doctor, but guess what? I fell through the cracks. I went through depression. I was going towards the peak of my prime and hoping to stay constant there for a little bit. But life happens. Bad habits stayed. Constant negative affirmations. Constant negative what's the term called? When you get positive affirmations. It's not positive affirmations, it's the positive other thing, but basically I just kept having negative experiences. My life went to shit. And when you develop schizophrenia, well, I don't have schizophrenia. Apparently I have schizoaffective. But yeah. My life is shit, dude. My life is shit. I went from probably I wouldn't say above average. I would say like on my way to above average. And then when I hit my 5th year of college, depression hit. And then I went to average, below average, and then rock bottom. I hit my rock bottom. I hated it so much because I was like, my friends are fake as fuck. In a world where you have music, artists, Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, Kodak, all these artists that influence young people. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, they're talking about loyalty. They're talking about real friendship. They're talking about all this and that. And then you're like, well, they listen to that. Do they not fucking preach what the fuck they listen to? Do they, like, so they're selective about who to be a douchebag and who to not be a douchebag? So he makes good music just because it's dope. I don't know the reasoning, but obviously they don't give a shit. So this video is a little longer than I hoped to make it. But just to sum it up, this channel is dedicated to a below average man, a below standard man, below the common. And I'm trying to get back to my previous peak and then maybe even beyond. I'm not saying that I'm going to be a fucking billionaire because you're fucking whack as fuck. I'm not saying that I'm going to fucking look handsome because that sounds pretentious. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be a doctor because I'm done. Right now, I'm fucking done. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with people. My view of the world changed so drastically that I didn't want to believe it. And when my 5th year of college happened, I realized, wow, your closest friend can be fake as fuck. Your family can lie to you. People are assholes. And honestly, this world is it's really what it looks like. It is shit. The people are shit. The media you consume is shit. The idols you look up to are shit. And the only people worth decent enough idolizing are usually not in the mainstream media. Well, you may disagree with me, you may not, but I'm just telling my life story, man. I'm not here to fucking politically, economically, I'm not here to sway you in any way. I'm just here to tell you, hey, look, I'm a guy. Life has told me that because I'm a guy, I have to face reality every single fucking day. I grew up facing reality. I knew I was ugly. I knew I was chubby. I knew I was not what girls wanted. But I didn't change. I never changed. I tried to improve, but not enough. Not enough, apparently. It wasn't enough. So if you stuck around through the whole video, support me. I hope I can not gain a following, but gain an understanding of why people are fake as fuck. Why this world loves idols who are garbage. Why we consume content that is so shit I don't find entertaining. I'm the same as you, dude. I scroll through TikTok, I scroll through Instagram, but I hardly laugh. Well, sorry for making you watch all of this. It's just my 2 cents. And my life. My shitty life.